to the side of the doorway on each side are a couple of armed guards. They don't look like the wing guards of Cloud City, the standard blue uniforms with the red cuffs. These almost look like mercenary guards, which you assume that they're maybe Grayson's people.
Okay.
Cena, you're not going to wear your battle armor to the museum, are you?
I don't have anything else to wear.
Hell, I mean, nothing? I'm not the... You should get Ramen to take you clothes shopping.
Ramen comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Oh my god, can we?"
Shopping montage.
I guess I need something to blend in a little more.
Could get you
think of it as a disguise. It's camouflage.
Yeah, we can get you like a jumper or a dress or a garbage pail. I don't know. What do you wear?
I wear my armor.
That's not going to cut it at a museum.
Do I know like traditional garb for I forget what species Cena is, but
Nikto.
For a Nikto.
For a Nikto.
Yeah, I mean, they're traditional garb. Go ahead and roll your xenology. Make it a. You're from the outer rim, so make it an easy check. Yeah, you know that Niktos are generally hut associates, so they're kind of known to be gruff characters. So it wouldn't be completely out of the ordinary to see one in armor, but
in a museum.
Yeah, even in a museum. But this is Cloud City, and Escher, you know, just from your being in the kind of underworld circles, from your mom especially, that Cloud City, while it likes to pomp itself as being, you know, proper and everything like that, it's got a CDL underbelly. So you don't know that it would be real out of place, but it probably is going to draw some attention having somebody that's armored and heavily armed.
You can wear your armor. You just have to put like a jacket over top of it, so it looks like you're not just wearing your armor. That's like the Cloud City aesthetic.
I take off my sociable clothing kit of underlying protection and I hand it over.
That particular coat probably won't fit Cena, who's larger than you, but your smuggler's coat.
Small?
Your smuggler's coat would probably fit her as kind of a normalish jacket if you wanted to give her your smuggler trench coat.
I begrudgingly empty all the pockets, even the one that you weren't sure was there.
How many syringes were you carrying on your person?
Only 3, and I slip one booster blue back into the pocket in case you need it. So I'm giving you a booster blue dose. I'm taking out my inventory.
Is that the spray paint one I'm going to huff?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
That's the Starship paint one.
Or maybe just graffiti at the museum.
Nobody needs a booster blue dose.
Also, I don't think I have to say this, but this is my most prized possession, and it cost me a lot of money, and I pass it over to you with the booster blue in it.
Which would upset you more? If I fucked up this coat or I fucked up your ship?
Well, the ship, but can you not fuck up the coat? I mean,
we'll see.
It's a nice coat.
Thanks. See you later. Bye.
Like, she won't damage it any more than you're going to damage the cloud speeder we get.
That's true. I'm going to wreck that ship. I mean,
Right.
It's going to be fine.
Considering this coat alone, just like the ship.
It's a loan. It's a loan, Cena.
It's a loan. You know that rock, quick to roll on you.
Robin's just like staring at her, confused.
So yeah, Cena, you're dressed a little bit more discreetly now, with the jacket over your armor. As you guys approach the entrance,
she does not wear her helmet. She doesn't.
Okay, she's not wearing a helmet.
No.
How about weapons? Are you guys wearing any weapons openly?
That coat will let you hide shit.
Can I hide a heavy blaster rifle?
Make and steal 2 encumbrance worth of an item.
No, heavy blaster rifle is what?
Yeah. It's alright. I got my claws.
I
I'm
have a
always armed.
light blaster. If
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
H3 gave me. You want to just carry that?
I'll borrow this. Thanks. Yeah. So she'll hide the light blaster in one of the smuggler coat pockets, and she'll kind of flex her claws and feel uncomfortable without her helmet and heavy blaster, but she'll leave them on the ship.
Yeah, so checks to find the item are upgraded because of the skullduggery. Buy the wearer skullduggery. I left words out.
I'm hoping that I don't actually need to use any of this stuff while we're at the museum on our little visit, but we'll see.
So true story. We got these cheese balls from Acme, and they're like the worst cheese balls in the world. But here I am eating them. They have a weird aftertaste. Pretty sure they're poisoned.
Okay.
No,
So
look at this one.
as you guys approach the museum doors,
Wrong.
there are two guards outside, and you guys start walking toward the open door. One of them steps forward and goes, "Ho, ho, hey, whoa, 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 hey, ho."
Is there a problem here? I'd like to see some art.
He holds up one finger and just kind of looks you both over, and then steps aside and goes, "Go ahead." Step back to the door. You guys, how do I share stuff? Oh, I remember. Wait, don't tell me.
That's the
Oh,
best
her
quote
armor.
that I ever put it for Cena. Their
No,
problem
that-
here, I want to see some art.
Let's see some art. How do I share it with just certain people? Share a map with just certain
Drag
people.
the icon onto their picture and let it go.
Drag the eye. See, I was dragging them onto the.
Oh,
onto the
don't
map.
drag them. God, Dean.
And
Rookie move.
so you guys walk into the old museum,
Woohoo.
Ouch.
And,
Bazing.
you guys see behind the counter. Well, actually, let me just
Can
look
I,
at what I have written here. Yep.
real quick before we move too much further? This is so weird. Can I make a roll to see, like, did he actually check us for anything, or was he just, like, blustering? Like, can I just
Yeah,
make, like, a
don't even have
streetwise
to-
roll?
Yeah,
Like,
you don't even have to make a roll.
Okay.
You could tell he was glancing over you, and probably was
Okay.
glancing over you for any obvious security threats. So weapons out in the open, anything like that. But he really only gave you a cursory glance, and then just kind of gestured you in.
Okay, so
Nothing
you said
real more than that.
2 guards at the front door.
2 guards at the front door, yeah, at the moment. So you guys walk into the reception area, and it is dominated by a massive statue rendered in varying shades of dolomite. The statue depicts a middle-aged human in a well-tailored flight suit with slick-back hair. The inscription reads simply, I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Ecclesis.
It's canon.
Ecclesis, I'm pretty sure is how I pronounce it. A small and old-fashioned information console stands by the door. A Latrillian male with a friendly and alert expression and a gleaming silver C3 protocol droid man with a large wooden table set up beside the electro turnstile. Good day to you. Welcome to the Figs and Associates Museum. Are you interested in
Thank you.
seeing the exhibits today?
No, we just came here to
yes.
take a shit. Yeah, we want to see it.
Very well. Of course, the fee for adults, I'm assuming you're both adults of your species, 12 credits.
Yeah, Cena will drop 24 credits on the counter.
Okay. Will you be bringing any service animals or droids with you today?
Nah.
Good, good. Well, would you like a tour? Would you like to guide yourself around the museum today?
Do you have like one of those audio tours?
Why, actually, we do. I can program it to start as soon as you go through the turnstiles.
Excellent.
Is there any
Oh,
rules we
So-
should know about?
no rules. Just enjoy yourself in the museum. Enjoy all of the different displays. We have on display today. We have the Beauty of Bespin hallway. We also have the Reflections on Zim exhibit. The Hollow Pix gallery. That's always a favorite. Wonders of the Galaxy, of course, and we also have the auction room, but that's shut off until the big event, 4 days from now.
I'm assuming there's signs so we won't go where we're not supposed to go.
Oh yes, everything is clearly labeled. You should be able to find your way around quite well. Please feel free to visit Tap Cafe and get yourself some refreshments, as well as the gift shop. Lots of interesting trinkets to commemorate your visit. Oh, let me start the tour. Hold on here. And he hits a button behind his little desk area there. And a little kind of audio tour starts. And it says, Cloud City, the history of the Figs and Associates Museum is that it was backed by a Celsius's friends in the Incom Corporation. Upon hearing Incom Corporation, I want you guys to roll either an Underworld check or a Knowledge Core Worlds or Outer Rim check, whichever you have the best of.
What was the name of the corporation?
Incom Corporation.
What's the difficulty?
The difficulty. Which skill are you using? Underworld. Okay. That's
I'm
easy.
using Outer Rim.
And yours is going to be an average, Escher.
Sorry, you said mine's an easy.
Average.
Yeah, yours
2.
is an easy. Yeah, yours is easy. Cena, Escher, yours is average. Average is 2. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Ash is bringing his A game.
Okay. So Escher, you know from the Outer Rim that Incom Corporation was once a very well-known corporation of engineers, and
Okay.
since the rebellion against the Empire, a lot of Incom engineers have thrown in with the rebellion, and the remainder of the company is a shell of its former self. So it's weird that the museum kind of boasts that, but
Post that, right?
Mm.
It's probably they haven't re-recorded yet. He will stage whisper that to Cena. Income actually was primarily made up of like traitors and people who tried to overthrow the empire.
you also know
Successful.
Escher, just from your travels and knowing people in the underworld and from Cloud City. You know, in Cloud City, there's actually an IMCOM facility, but you can't imagine that it's still in use or that anybody's still there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Maybe
it goes
fun.
on. It goes on more and more about Cloud City and how it was founded, and the first Baron Administrator, and how it was originally called the Floating Home, and it was meant to be a mining facility for Tabana gas. Let's see here.
So we don't have to do it like this the whole time.
Mhm.
But just so you know, you and Cena, Escher is one of those people in a museum who has to stop and read every
Every
plaque
single plaque.
all the way through.
So yeah, the
That's amazing.
the big statue is Ecclesis Fig, who is, and where did I write the information about him? This is what I keep doing with
And
this
you don't. I
sporadic
mean,
thing.
feel free to give me as much information as you want. That's
I
just a
will.
role playing thing, and Tina
I
can get
know.
as pissed off as she wants, or
I
as
was
would
trying
be
to fill it out, but
appropriate.
yeah, there's other than the statue, there's not much in the reception thing. As you guys head through the turnstiles there, if you'd like, you can head through.
Whoa!
Whoop! I'm gonna move you here.
Everything is revealed. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Oh no, that's not
I got
intentional.
everything.
There we go.
I'm
That's
really
it.
jealous that you guys get to see a map that I'm not a part of, but it's fine. It makes
So
it
as you guys
fun.
move into the next area, electric signs just flash and glow everywhere, advertising the beauty of Bespin in a host of different languages.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a large hallway, kind of dimly lit, other than these gaudy electric signs. A number of large, impressive gas containers have been installed around the room. Each of them contain kind of a shifting landscape that is rendered in a bunch of different colored gases and held in place by energy fields. And there are like little tags on the plaque, like Bespin, the beautiful cloud planet, and Tavana gas. It's what makes the galaxy run. All that kind of junk. Real cheesy. It seems seems very thrown together, and you can tell that this is not a super classy museum. It just seems to be kind of a tourist attraction.
Okay. See, Cena, that cloud formation over there. We saw one of those earlier on the tour.
Huh.
She's real interested. So yeah, where would you guys like to go next? What would you like to look for? Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Or you
Cena's
just
paying attention to both at the door and like any of the doors they're going through, if there are like security cameras or like what looks like, like lasers or just any like security that might not be active while the museum is open, but like potential security stuff. And then as Escher is reading everything, she's kind of pacing around the room, like seeing if there are any like exterior doors or windows or skylights.
Sure. Okay. So for the security camera deal, you can see pretty plainly that there are security cameras at certain spots in the museum. And they're pretty visible. They kind of move back and forth, and generally they seem to cover most of the areas in the museum that you can see from your current position.
Okay.
And you guys can move yourselves around to wherever you'd like to move as you go.
Okay.
Here.
Had this plaque 3 times. They keep repeating it.
All right.
And we don't see any signs of guards.
So far, yeah. So far, you guys haven't seen any guards looking around the area. As you kind of walk through the hallway, you notice that there are a couple people kind of looking through the exhibits in the museum here, but not a whole lot. It's not super crowded. Kind of making you think that it's not a super popular spot other than for maybe this gala. Cena, you walk into that room and it seems to be some kind of small cafe or eatery.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of comfortable seating around, and you see a counter over here. And behind it is a bunch of, snack foods and sandwiches, that kind of stuff. It's very it's decorated with potted plants to kind of make it look more comfortable. And you can see behind the counter there's a industrial cook droid that is tending the counter, and he's kind of whirring around with all these arms as he's gathering empty glasses and plates, and then preparing small salads, sandwiches, that kind of stuff. That's what you can see from where you are right there. And there's kind of a hallway that leads back beside the counter where the droid is. And you can see at the end of that hallway, there's kind of a door to the left-hand side. Meow.
Okay. Does it look like it's blocked off in any way? Like that's like an employees only area, or?
No, because it runs parallel to the counter. You think that it may be accessible to anybody.
Okay.
Who's there? Oh,
I'll,
wait, yeah, I'm moving. Yeah, sure.
Confidently
My
walk
air
over
keys.
there like I know where I'm going.
Okay. You head over there and find a closed door, which it's supposed to be closed. Give me 1 second here. And on the door, you see a sign that reads "Refresher."
Okay.
I need to. Oh no! And I close it. All right, 1 second there. Yes, you may open it. Does it let you open it? I'm sorry, I closed my map out. Here it is. Okay. All right, you head in, and what you find is I did it again. Okay, what you find is 3 different stalls. It's just your basic refresher. It's got 3 stalls with commodes in it, as well as a sink and all that kind of stuff. Down the kind of hallway through the door, you can see that there's a vent and what looks like a small droid access door meant for like a mouse droid, something to that nature.
Are there any cameras in the bathroom?
You do not see any cameras in the bathroom.
Gross.
Are there any like access panels in the ceiling or anything?
Looking around, you do not see any access panels other than just that around the corner, that little droid hatch.
Okay, and it's small.
It's small. It's super small.
Okay.
Escher, you walk over and see a large scale model of Bespin. It's just a large globe that seems to be containing some kind of gas, swirling gas, and you see a small model of Cloud City slowly orbiting around it.
Is it like physical or digital?
It seems to be some kind of hologram that is floating around it.
I attempt to put my hand through it.
Okay. As you attempt to put your hand through it, you kind of reach your hand over the railing, and what you see is a kind of a red fencing that appears out of nowhere. There it is. When you stick your hand through, a red fencing kind of comes up, and some lettering in Aurebesh comes up that says, "Please do not touch the exhibit. Please do not touch the exhibit."
So there's some sort of sensor there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you pull your hand back, or are you going to just keep
it there?
Okay. Okay. You see that the red cage disappears as you do that.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a "you are here" on the planetoid?
Yes, there is. You are here. The beautiful city of Cloud City.
Okay. I mean, he'll do a circle around the rest of the room here before he goes into this room.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Yeah. Again, a lot of it is just really boring, not to you, but boring exhibits about Cloud City and Bespin itself. As you move into this next room, see here. Boop, boop, boop. You enter what seems to be a gallery, and what you see is a number of wide sheet-like screens showing all kinds of landscapes, space vistas, nebulas, and these are not like photographs. They're not like photographs or even just like holographic pictures,
Mhm.
2D pictures. They're they are holographic, but they look like holographic paintings, and the painting is three-dimensional. And as you move around the screens, the scene kind of shifts with you. But somebody created these, and they're being displayed in kind of a holographic form, and they're beautiful. They're gorgeous. And you can even they even have little sliders on the edge of the screens.
Mhm.
That you can adjust to kind of adjust the lighting of the picture to your own taste. But it's just
So
a
these are
go-
actual works of art as
they're
opposed to
actual
like
works of art.
everything
Yeah,
else I've seen
right. Yeah, these are
in
actual
here.
works of art. It's an exhibit of different hollow art, and there are a couple of benches in the middle of the room that you can sit and just observe them.
Mhm. Real quick, as
Mhm.
I circle up the previous room, is there not a door at the very bottom?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I did miss that. Thank you for marking on
Yeah.
that. Down
Okay.
here, you see a door. It seems to be closed, and there's a sign above it that says maintenance.
Okay. I won't touch it, but is it clearly locked? Is there
Y-
a like a pass key required sort of thing?
Yeah, there's a
Like,
panel,
okay.
and the panel has a red light indicating that the door is locked.
Okay. Okay.
And it seems to be just a standard. Yeah, there's a pass key, but also kind of a coded, like a number key entry system as well.
Gotcha. So yeah, if you just know the okay.
Yep.
All right.
Cena, you enter this next room. Oh, you got caught in the
Yep.
bar there. The next room is the gift shop. Museum shop is a clean, kind of austere boutique where patrons may purchase souvenirs such as portable holopicks, scale models of some of the museum's more popular exhibits, including the Jewel of Yavin, but they're small. They're little tiny Jewels of Yavin on a little black plastic plinth. You also see shelves that are stocked with holobooks, artist biographies, portfolios, and the such. And you also see like T-shirts, the "Come to Cloud City" T-shirts, as well as other merchandise of famous works of arts, all that kind of stuff. In the back area, you see a counter with another droid behind it, and it's a very kind of pompous-looking, stylish, gregarious droid. And it, upon seeing you, its eyes sensors just light up, and it zips around the corner and says, "Can I help you find anything?
No, I'm just looking.
Are you sure? We have scale models of Cloud City," and he holds up one, and it's very nice, kind of intricate, and it kind of floats on a base, and it seems to float with some kind of magnet. As you move back toward the counter, you can see that there's a door behind the counter of the gift shop, but
Okay.
it is securely closed.
Okay. Is it looking like it has like a lock or anything on it, or it's just closed?
It does. It has the similar thing as what I described to Seth. It's kind of a panel with a red light on it, indicating that it's closed, it's locked.
What is the nearest like thing for sale to her at this moment?
Probably a T-shirt that says "I visited Cloud City and all I got was this stupid T-shirt."
Okay. She will hold it up and say, what is the color she doesn't see on display?
She doesn't see like a baby poop green at all, which is her
Okay.
favorite color.
Yep. I need the shirt for my friend in green.
Oh my, green. Well, are you sure there's not one out on display? And it comes over and kind of through all the t-shirts. Well, what do you think of that? 1 second, please. And it rolls back behind the counter and
Watch the door.
okay. Roll your perception. And it's gonna be a hard.
which
And
is
I'm
three.
gonna 3, but I'm gonna upgrade one of those to a red.
Okay.
Go ahead and there you go.
Nope.
Okay. So you see the droid roll back to the door, and his hands just kind of all these little mechanical digits extend from its hand, and it just quickly, and the door opens. It zooms in into a dark room and closes the door behind it. A
Alright.
couple of seconds
I walk
pass,
away.
and okay. Okay.
That's the
Where you
best
headed
part.
next?
I walk away.
I'll walk away. Where are you headed next?
Go back out here
Okay.
and see what Escher's up to.
All right, Escher, are you going somewhere else at all? Oh, the other thing you
I
saw,
mean-
Escher, is right here is another door that
Okay.
is labeled the Jewel of Yavin, the Corsica Wonder.
Oh, but no signs saying like keep out.
The door seems to be closed, but
Oh.
there's
There's no sign, and he
Yeah.
said there was a sign, so I attempt to go in there.
Okay. You attempt to open the door, but it is locked, and a mechanical voice kind of says, "This exhibit is closed until the day of the auction. Sorry for your inconvenience."
What kind of a lock is on this one? Like the same as the ones we've seen everywhere else?
This one seems to be a little bit more in depth. There seems to be some kind
Okay.
of organic input required, optical or
Okay.
or like a fingerprint.
Mhm.
Cena, you walk back here. You see
Oh.
the same thing. You actually hear the voice as he attempts to open that door. You also see the door down at the bottom that is marked maintenance. That seems to be
Okay.
shut.
Oh, Cena, did you step away for a second?
Yeah. You learn a lot.
Yes, I did. Some things. Some things I already knew. Or I learned the first time they posted it, and then did not learn it after reading it a second or third time.
And actually, if you guys are trying to spot the cameras, I'm going to have you do a perception check because they're actually going to be a little bit harder to spot than I first thought. It's going to be a difficulty 3 perception check. So, and you can try to spot them for each room. So is that for room 6? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I can just do the rooms in order, or I can.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not great at perception. Is there like an assist roll you can do rather than making my own? Can I
Yeah,
give a boost to Cena?
Yeah, I can say you can give her a boost. Cena, if you want to roll for each room, and just tell me which roll is which room, I can assume that you went to each room. If you're going into room number 6, that is...
Sit back.
Okay. The door leading into this exhibit is flanked by a pair of life-size replicas of brass soldiers of Axum, hollow pics of the Imperial Palace on Coruscant, and the Dawn Pyramid of Argal proudly decorate the walls. A glass cabinet displays archaic finds from recent excavations in Coruscant's ice crypts. Scale models of towering Shakan Spire and the Caligulus Ottoman of Tamoreth have been placed on the walls near inscriptions of inspiring quotes from the Celebratus archives, the Halls of Knowledge and Fantine. This is all super interesting to you, I'm sure. A replica of a section of Auscan mosaics that covers the floor in gleaming tiles, and a sculpture of Belkoth's beacon hovers in the center of the room. A selection of sounds from the Cathedral of Winds on the vortex is piped into the room for added ambience. It's a lot of stuff to take in for your senses.
Oh no. Oh no. Who curated this? This doesn't go together at all.
It's a rather small room to be packed with all of these different things.
Okay. This will be my roll for this room.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Yeah, you don't really see the cameras anywhere in this room just because there's so much stuff to look at. But you do think, boy, with all the stuff in this room, you'd be able to hide from a camera somewhere pretty easily.
Okay.
You assume.
Is this the door over here?
Yeah, that is the door, and again, it says the Jewel of Yavin, the Corsica Wonder.
Okay.
And there is a sign on this one that says exhibit temporarily closed.
I'm gonna try the door.
Cool. You try to open the door. You're just opening it normally. I'm assuming you're not trying to like force it or picklock it. Okay. The same kind of automatic mechanical voice says, This exhibit is temporarily closed until the auction. Sorry for your inconvenience.
Are there any windows in this room?
There don't seem to be any windows in the museum that you have seen.
You want to check out, look for cameras in room 3?
I think that's probably what my first roll was.
That was your first one.
That was the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She'll just peek her head through these two doors.
Okay.
Just like more exhibits.
Yep. So that one is the. Where'd she go? She disappeared.
Yeah.
Do you still see
Room
yourself?
5.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason I don't see you anymore.
Are you using?
Oh, there it is.
Who's underneath me?
Yeah, she like didn't move when I confirmed her. Weird. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for this room.
Is there a way to roll?
Is there a way to repeat a roll?
Yeah, like just do the same roll again with the same boost and stuff, or do I just need to click everything?
I think you have to click everything. I don't know that you can copy them. And Andy made a good point. There, you do have destiny points. Don't forget.
Destiny.
Yeah, I thought she used it on room 6. That's right.
That's right.
All the destiny points.
Nice. So you failed. But you also have advantages and a triumph. So what would you like to do with... I'm going to say this. With the triumph... So you see the same thing when you enter this room. You see all of these... Oh, does it? Anyways, you see all of the things that Escher saw in this room, which were these beautiful holographic paintings. You know, just from your kind of underworld dealings, that These would probably fetch a pretty penny. And where did I have that written here? I had it written here somewhere. Go ahead and roll. Maybe not a roll. Yeah, you assume that probably each one of these paintings would be worth around 2,500 to 3,000 credits apiece.
How big are they?
So there are some smaller ones that are probably the size of like an 8x10 picture. And then there are really large landscapes that are probably maybe like 3 feet by 2 feet, and some even larger ones that are like 5 by, I don't know, 4, whatever.
Okay.
But varying sizes, yeah.
That's something small enough that you could easily like
Right.
get out of. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So we'll stick ahead in this room.
Okay.
I guess I'll do a perception checking here.
Let's see if there's anything particular in here that you need to know about.
Wow, I'm rolling real great. Real great.
So this exhibition is called The Reflections of Zim, and it's a bunch of old artwork that's claimed to be pre-Republic, and it's kind of dominated by a large metal stone replica of a bold conqueror, which is supposed to be a copy of the famed wanderer of antiquity, the statue of Zim on Zerbo. And what did you? Okay, you rolled that.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, you still haven't been able to spot the cameras.
Hey, guess
though
what,
you,
guys? This is going to be super easy.
I was
There
gonna
are
say.
no cameras in the
Yeah.
museum.
you have not been able to spot any cameras so far, other than those electro rails that Escher encountered when he stuck his hand over the exhibit.
Mhm.
That's the only security you've encountered so far.
Well, shit. All right. The last thing that I want to try, back in this room near the maintenance door, are there any like potted plants or anything? She wants to like make a mess somehow in like a
Okay.
way that it's feasible it was an accident.
Let me think here. Oops, sorry. So, there's nothing really that you can see that you can knock over or anything like that, but you could probably make a mess yourself with something that's on you. But you would want to do it in a way that would look like an accident.
I could just be on the ground.
Huff the booster blue and pee on the ground. It's fine.
I carry like nothing. My inventory consists of claws, heavy blaster
Oh, I
rifle,
know.
But
flak
you know what
Go
could-
get a drink from the cafe and then spill it.
Ah,
There we
Yeah.
go. That's better
Clever.
than me taking a piss right on the
Clever.
floor.
I was gonna say you could totally. There's probably a bottle of booze in there for Ra. I mean, more than likely he forgot to pull it out.
Yeah, she'll.
No, you said you went through his pockets and pulled out everything.
I was
Yeah.
gonna use a force point, so you should go to the cafe. It doesn't cost a force point.
Yeah, I'll go purchase a beverage.
okay. The
Oh,
go ahead.
no, it's fine.
The chef droid kind of stops worrying for a second and says, "What may I help you with today?"
I don't know, something sticky.
Would you enjoy a nice Cloud City Cola?
Sure. Yeah.
He
Some sticky.
his arms whir around and grab a can, while another arm shifts through some glasses and pulls out a glass. He pours it into the glass, and it has the perfect amount of foam at the top. As he hands it over to you, please enjoy.
Thanks. Give me a second one, but keep it in the can, please. Don't open it. I want one for the road.
Okay. He spins around and grabs another one and spins it back to you.
Okay.
Please keep all food and drink within the cafe. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna totally listen to that.
How much do I owe him?
It's gonna be 2 credits.
Okay. She is going to just chug the one that's in the cup.
Okay.
And then she's gonna slip the one that's in the can into her pocket.
Okay, roll a stealth check. And it's going to be difficulty 1.
Okay. Hey.
All right.
First success.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to shove the can in one of the smuggler pockets of your smuggler jacket without, to your knowledge, the chef droid being any the wiser.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll come back out here.
Okay.
And she's just gonna shake the can, and then
Okay. All right. Roll your stealth again, just for the heck of it. This time it's going to be a difficulty 3.
Oh Jesus!
Okay. So yeah, you pull the can out and just kind of shake it around and open it, and it sprays everywhere, all over the place, and this gush of sticky liquid. It gets all over the floor, and as it starts to disperse on the floor, you hear this kind of alarm go off. And Nillerith comes around the corner and says, "What the hell is going on?"
I dropped my drink.
All drinks and food should be left in the cafe. Oh my goodness! And he,
God. You're not usually this clumsy.
She's gonna try to be like hanging out where she can see the maintenance door if anyone is opening it for any reason.
All right. Yes. Here.
This is amazing.
You're
it could've-
so good at this, you guys.
I was
So
gonna
good.
just pee on the floor, so.
So he's just saying, the nerve of some people. There are signs that clearly label all food should stay in the cafe.
You're making
Look
so
at
many
this
friends.
mess! Look at this mess! Our beautiful exhibits.
You want me to help clean it up?
No, don't touch anything. As he's yelling about that, the maintenance door slides open, and you see this. Where is he? Boop, 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 boop. Why do I have such trouble with getting images in this thing?
You gotta click the thing with the thing, and then you.
I
boop, boop, boop.
did,
and then
but now I don't know why I
But
don't
did you power
see him.
cycle?
I did. I
Ooh,
power
power cycle,
cycled.
Dane. Do you want us to power cycle while you power cycle?
No, you don't need the power cycle.
I'm
I'll
already
find
doing
him here. Don't do it.
Boom!
Brush assets, images, uncategorized. Where?
Abe's power cycling.
Pages of power cycle. Did it work?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. I'll do it again.
He actually not get put in there? No, he didn't. What the heck?
Did it work now? We good?
Oh, that's why. That's why.
Power cycle. That totally worked. You're
Yeah,
welcome, Dane.
Power cycle helped. is. There it is. There it is. Refresh that. There
So
it is.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little creepy. It's just like a random arm just appear out of the corner of your screen. It was like this, and I was like, "Oh, that's a hand. That's a hand." It was
All right, so Cena
Cole's over here
and
dabbing for no reason.
Escher, you guys see this little guy come out,
Oh,
and he
what
starts
is the little guy?
he starts whistling and starts just scrubbing furiously at the mess that you made on the floor. Go ahead.
I want to sneak a peek into the maintenance room while it's
Okay.
happening.
Yeah, you are able to look back into the maintenance room from where you're standing here. Oh, my stupid door! I didn't make it right. How do I delete it? Oh my gosh, what do I do?
Power cycle. You're doing good, Dane.
Delete points. Do I have to select the points first?
Yep.
Delete. Does that delete all of the points? I hope that doesn't delete
It
all the
deletes
points.
whatever you select.
Okay, there we go. So you look straight back, Cena, and what you see is...
It's like the schematic printout poster of a droid that's a female, just hanging in the closet.
You see another droid that's in there that seems to have like some squeegee attachments to it. And you see shelves of cleaning supplies and just kind of janitor wheeling carts for collecting garbage, refuse, that kind of stuff. And at the very back of the maintenance room, you see what seems to be a garbage chute. Kind of a large opening that refuse can be placed in to be discarded somewhere.
You guys, we're going in a garbage chute.
She's actually going to step into the closet so she can get a better look.
Okay. Why is my thing not working again? Oh, play. That's why I'm not in the right area. Okay, as you step in and get a better look, you kind of look down the shaft and you can hear kind of a windy whistling coming from wherever the shaft leads to.
Mhm.
You hear a shout from behind you. Get out of there! Get out of there! You're not allowed to be in there!
So
And
looking
the
for
Latrillian
someone-
starts to run down. I'm going to call security. This is outrageous!
Hey, whoa. I was just looking for some paper towels. I feel real bad about what happened. I was going to help clean up the mess.
That's what we have droids for. Now get out of there this instant! You see the droid just kind of look up at you, and then it goes back down to its cleaning routine as it's polishing the floor. It's actually quite efficient in cleaning up a lot of this the sticky stuff. I'm going to have to ask both of you to leave immediately.
I hadn't finished reading all of the signs. on this.
I don't care. This is going to put business back by at least 10 minutes.
There's literally no one else in here.
How dare you! Out! And he points toward the door. Before I call the guards.
Hey, any chance you want to give us a little sneaky peek at the gym before we go?
Absolutely not! Now leave!
All right.
I love that we thought that like
And he,
ramen's gonna ruin it, but you guys are doing great.
He escorts you guys out of the museum.
That's great. Cena didn't see a single camera. It was great.
And as you exit, the guards say, "Is everything okay here?" And he says, "Just make sure these two never come back."
Oh shit.
Oh man.
It's alright. I'll wear my helmet next time.
I feel like I need to add this to my list.
If
And
I
you
were
guys
more
were-
charismatic, I would totally have a laugh with the guards about how they're stuck here.
Move this out.
Prissy droid for company. But that's not Escher. Doesn't give a shit.
So you guys are escorted out of the museum, and we'll switch back to Abe and Andy. What
That
are
was
you
kind of
guys
exciting.
wanting to do?
I've never been thrown out of a museum before.
First time.
I want to go shopping.
Okay, you're going shopping?
Andy, how much money do we have on the ship?
1,100.
And that's not your money, right?
That is not my money.
All right, so that's what I deposited in there. So the 1,100. Okay, I would like to go shopping.
You taking that out?
Yeah, there's no place to gamble yet. So
0. Why would you say that?
1,100. So
Why would you say that in front of the GM?
2,155. It's fine. Everything's great. I mean, also Dane.
Yes.
And if you forgot, it's okay. At some point, Ramen is going to be sitting on the ship's captain chair, meditating.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I
Whatever
did
the
forget about
hell
that.
he told me to do to think about the race. That's what he was thinking.
Okay.
But again, that could be at any point. I'm just
Yeah, I was
reminding
that. But you're going to try to prognosticate the race
Yes.
specifically. Okay.
Prognosticate. Got it.
Okay. That's fine.
At some point. I don't
At
whatever.
some point. Take your time. Take your time.
But I'm specifically looking for these items. Definitely an ascension gun because that sounds
Ooh,
amazeballs.
all right.
But
How many of those items are restricted? Have the little R next to them.
Man, I don't know. I did a whole bunch of research while you guys were talking.
That's fine. I can probably find it.
Has an R
Super
beside
easy.
it.
Yeah,
Out of
R
price.
for restricted.
I can make all the grenades. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Or I would be looking for components for those.
I
Those
can make
things.
grenades. I don't know about like smoked grenade, what that does.
And I would assume I would have talked to Cena and Escher about anything they were looking to try to like pick up while I was out.
Yeah, sure. So you're going to work on kind of kitting out your crew. I will say that you can have kind of powwowed with the rest of the crew on anything else that they would particularly need. So if you guys have anything that you're looking for on your end, that's fine.
I don't think so.
You also have comlinks, so this conversation could take place after you guys had visited the museum too,
Sure.
without losing any time
Anything
here.
I need.
Because so like my fear outside influence here is that shit's gonna go wrong and we have to make a mad escape. So I'm thinking smoke grenades, knockout grenades, an ascension gun so I can pull myself onto a roof of some kind, and stun grenades. I can't think of anything else other than maybe a hat.
I can't make a grenade as good as the knockout grenade, for sure.
And we have what, one stun grenade on the ship?
We have one stun grenade on the ship.
So we have worst case scenario, we got one stun grenade.
Like, the stun grenades I could make wouldn't be like. I don't think I can make them quite as good
Gotcha.
as like what we could buy, but it would be cheaper and faster.
Yeah, so I would be looking for any kind of, and maybe not that number of them, maybe even just one of each.
Sure.
Just trying to like, it's a oh shit situation going to pad all of my pockets in my trench coat with grenades.
Okay.
Mm.
So yeah, you can go shopping. It's going to take a little bit of time to find a dealer because these aren't just standard things that are standard or sold in the street shops. You'd need some kind of black market dealer for
I would
grenades.
also have used my disguise kit to
Buy me
Okay.
half stuff.
do
that?
something with my face.
Okay. H3, are you going with him at all, or are you doing something else in the meantime?
I can. I
Okay,
can.
it's up to you. It's up to you.
If H3 would think that's prudent. I probably, if he was going to go talk to that hacker dude that turned me away.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't go.
Okay.
I don't see smoke grenades in the Where do you? What book is that from?
Man, I don't know. I googled some shit.
I can't imagine that it's not a thing. Hold on a second. Let me look.
Well, this is from the Wikipedia page, so clearly reliable.
Wiki.
Mm.
I don't.
Nope, clearly
Doesn't-
reliable. Beside it,
Yeah.
it has a ad for
I have-
the Mandalorian's. Got to be legit.
Sure.
It might be a homebrewed thing.
Oh, it says reference book Star Wars Saga Edition Galaxy.
Oh,
of
that's
War.
from Saga Edition. That's from the previous
Oh.
edition.
It's fine,
but-
whatever. It's cool. I'm looking
Let's
for
see here.
bombs to get away quickly.
I can do that.
So as long as H3 can build it, but I would definitely be looking for that Ascension gun because that sounds dope, and I
Okay.
have a utility belt.
Okay.
And while I'm doing it, I'm going to be trying to just ask around about any of the ship people that I heard about earlier.
Okay. The racers is what you're asking about.
Yes,
They were
just to
talking
try to like find out about anything, maybe just drop a couple names, be like, oh, I heard that.
Well, let's
Really
start with getting you kitted out here. So, yeah, you're able to find another kind of sleazy looking black market contact within Port Town.
Oh,
This
I'm
time
looking
it's
for a data spike.
a Trandoshan. The Trandoshan looks at you and says, "What can I get you?"
What you buying? Yeah, I heard you're the guy to talk to for getting a couple of things. Maybe.
Oh yeah, who'd you hear it from? Roll your charm, coercion, or streetwise.
Oh shit! You're giving me options. All right, let me charms. Let me
And the
look at
difficulty
charm.
is going to be a 3.
Charm's
gonna
okay. Coercion. Oh, not that. Nope. Or you said streetwise?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna go streetwise.
All right.
Just a guy named Bill.
I don't know any Bill, and I don't know you.
Oh, really? My name's Bill. Hey, I'm looking for some items.
Nah, I ain't doing business with you. Get out of here. And he walks behind his curtain.
I can shut a curtain too. And I make the sound of credits just falling on the table.
All right. He pokes his head out and says, "One more chance. Who are you with?"
I'm with me.
Roll a. You're gonna roll another roll, but with a setback die.
It's gonna work out well. I'm
Just
dropping
3 points.
1 credit at a time.
Just
I don't wanna
3
lose a lot.
points.
All right, so streetwise, 3 credits, 3 thingamajiggers, and a boop
Setback.
and a setback.
Yep.
Jesus Christ! About the 9th credit, I just stop and just look at him. I mean, you and I both know you sell stuff, and I want to buy it.
He says, he with those 3 advantage, he name drops somebody. He says, old guy who I'm coming up with a name for.
Old guy,
on the
huh?
fly.
I like it. Like that name. Old guy
I
McSqueezy.
expect you to write this down because
I
I'm not
will.
gonna remember it. Let's see here. Old Gaver over there. He might deal with your kind of ilk, but I don't want anything to do with you. Now get out of here.
It's probably wise, actually.
Well, nice meeting you with the bill, and then I'm gonna leave the 9 credits on the counter that I dropped.
All right. So yeah, he mentioned a Gaver, which you assume is another a dealer, maybe a rival dealer. So if you want to ask around with a 3 streetwise, Streetwise with a 3 difficulty, you might be able to find another dealer.
2 on 4, 6. Okay, keeping track of my credits. Streetwise, I'm bound to get this right. Probably. Streetwise, how many difficulty?
3.
Son of a bitch. So I'm looking for my uncle. He goes by the name of
There's so
Gaver.
many failures. That's
This,
so many failures.
Could be Gaver.
This,
Saver.
This just large species
Babber.
thing that you don't even know what the species is. It just kind of looks at you and
Gaver.
goes,
I do like kind of a double take, and then I go, bah! And I shrug.
yeah, you have no idea where to find this Gaver guy.
H3, you hear
No
all
idea.
the comm? Yeah, I can't find anything. I don't understand what's happening. There's no one wants to sell anything here.
And you've already you've spent a lot of time looking for people to find. It took you a long time to find this Trandoshan guy, and you spent a little while looking for this other guy, but have not had any success. So you spent a good bit of time with really nothing to show for it.
The person I tried to buy data spikes from was at this area of the market port area.
All right. So H3 tells you about this this Latrillan guy, and you're able to find him again. And he looks at you and says, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Name's Johnny Efron.
Okay,
Can I-
charm, coercion, or streetwise.
Oh god.
3 difficulty.
I think Streetwise is the best thing I have.
Use the force.
There's not many forces left.
I mean, we're not going to be playing that much later tonight. Use them. Use them or lose them.
Old man Cavagon told me to come talk to you.
Cavagon, huh? I hate Cavagon. That guy screwed me over more times than I can possibly imagine. If
We
you're
have-
with Cavagon, you better get out of here before things get ugly.
What was the difficulty for data spikes? I thought it wasn't that bad.
I'm just trying to
the-
talk to
The
people.
difficulty
Oh,
for
wait.
data spikes
No,
is not hard, but for getting the trust of a black market dealer
Gotcha.
who would deal in data spikes.
I wonder, could we ask the Baron if he knows someone? Will he refer us to someone who will sell us a data spike?
Starting to believe fate just doesn't want us to do this, guys.
Before I leave, is
Yes.
there anything in the
Let's
shop?
just head to Coruscant. Let's just get in the ship and let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Is
Yeah.
there anything in the shop that makes me feel like he may or may not deal in illegal drugs?
I mean, this guy looks shifty as hell, so he probably has illegal stuff, whether that's drugs,
All right, I'm gonna
gadgets,
push my
outlaw
luck.
tech.
Look,
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you, straight up front. I'm new in town, looking to get a couple of things and get the heck out. I bet you 100 credits that I can win you in a game of chance. And I'll pay you $50 to give it a shot.
Charm. It's going to be hard with a setback.
God damn it. Alright, Force. You got me. I don't even need to roll you because you're on my side. Charm. I already put the 50 credits on the table. Nope, that's cool. My charm sucks, by the way. I don't want to. Okay. With a setback.
Yeah, 3 purple with a setback.
God damn it. Fuck!
He says, "I'm not going to play games with no Calvacon loving scum." He pulls out a blaster and starts aiming at you.
Oh my god.
Just shoot
Why
him.
would you
Yeah,
do
just
that?
kill him.
Why would you do that?
Going.
Hey man, we're cool. We're cool. We're cool.
We're not going to be cool in about 5 seconds.
I slowly back out the door, but I like flick my jacket aside to show my gun.
All right. You back out, and he doesn't shoot you.
Yeah, you're lucky. And then I run around the corner. H3, that's a no-go. I can't find anything. I'm coming back to the ship.
All right. Anything else that you guys want to do? Oh, Abe. You did get the coordinates for this this bay that has the cloud car in it. Did you want to
yeah.
check that out at all?
I would take anyone, but I feel like definitely H3. So
Okay.
I'll radio everyone and say I'm off to check out this this ship that I got. I don't know if I told you guys, but I got us a ship. Anyone wants to join me? I'm going down to these places, and I'm going to be like boop boop beep boop boop beep, and send the coordinates.
Any one of you can join him if you'd like. Cena and Escher, you guys have made it back to the ship by now.
Oh, I
As
think
we
I have crafting to do.
as we left the museum, Cena would have wanted to just like kind of take a stroll around the kind of like exterior of it, just to see if there was anything to see, any like doors or access
Yeah,
points
there's
for
kind
it.
of there are some alleyways kind of flanking each side of the museum, but you're not able to get around the back of it, as it seems to just lead into the actual like chassis of the Cloud City. It's almost against a wall there, and there's not a lot to see around the sides,
Yeah.
other than you can see that where the little access vent for a droid. There's like an outside hatch to that access vent as well, but
Okay.
it's again very small.
Yeah.
All right. So is anybody going with Ra?
Yeah, I'll go.
You're gonna go. Okay. All right. So H3 and Ra, you guys followed the coordinates to this vehicle berth that Cole gave you. And as you arrive, you see some large kind of hangar doors. And as you walk up, the doors slide out of the way with a barely audible hiss. And you find yourself staring into a snug little vehicle berth. There are a variety of tools and maintenance equipment strewn about, a Storm 4 cloud car in a familiar 2-cockpit formation. The airspeeder is painted with the same reddish hue as all of those utilized by the city's wing guards and could easily pass for the real thing. So the equipment inside this berth, just as at a cursory glance, H3, it's all the necessary tools to do any kind of maintenance or upgrade onto a cloud car if you had the upgrades. The cloud car itself looks just completely unremarkable and looks just like the ones that flew you guys into the city when you first got to Bespin. It's just pretty much a standard deal. A little Ugnaught walks up to you guys and looks you up and down, Ra, and says, "The name's Ratch. You Cole's friend?"
That'd be me. Cole and I go way back. I heard you're the guy that can help me out here. Kind of in a bind.
Well, listen, this thing wasn't easy to get. I hope you know that. And Cole did tell you it's just a loan, right?
Yeah, it's a loan. I gotta give it back. No big deal.
Yeah. I need to stress that. I need it back.
So, give it back. Is that what you
In
got?
one piece.
One piece. Nope.
No scratches.
A
The
bump-
way you found
Bump
it.
is okay. No scratches. No
You said-
scratches.
I also got you this berth here. It should have everything you need. But anything you do to it, make sure you undo before you give it back to me. I don't need that kind of heat.
Can Ron totally tell that he just stole this from some like guard in the city?
Yeah, roll your roll your.
If you say charm, I'm gonna punch you.
I mean, what do you have? What would you want to roll?
I don't know. My skullduggery is like the only or street. Well, nope, skullduggery.
Skullduggery. Yeah, go ahead. Roll your skullduggery. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's an easy check.
Is that 1?
Yep.
Come on, succeed at 1 roll. Fuck!
You failed. Um,
But I failed in style.
yeah, you don't know where he would have gotten this from, but what you do know with your advantages is this thing looks drawl as hell. Looks just like every other cloud car, and that's not going to stand out at all in the race. Nobody's going to be rooting for this.
Can I use part of that advantage to ask him about some designs on the cloud cars?
Yeah. What do you want to ask him?
So, no offense to your hot, and I put it in quotes, item here, but what kind of items out there in the race? I mean, they got any cool designs? I mean, I had a ship once with a flaming unicorn on the side.
You mean the racers? Those guys? They're so full of themselves. Of course, they're gonna deck out their cars in any garish, ugly-looking display that they can.
Good.
Flames? Yeah, Flames would be right at home with these goofballs. But you're not gonna do that to this thing, right? Because I need it back exactly the way it is.
It'll be like you never even left it here.
Like
Totally.
no one ever touched it.
Like
It's gotta
been
be
here.
brand spanking new when I
Brand
get it
new.
back.
Yeah, like off the factory. Right, H3?
Paint doesn't win races.
He just kind of gives a glance over to H3 and then looks back at you.
I mean, he's right.
You better keep your word.
Hey, my word, I'm good with. So, I'm gonna need it for a couple of days. You know that, right?
You have until the end of the race, and then I need it back.
I can do that.
Cole's gonna be big for this one. He walks off, kind of grumbling to himself.
Thanks, Ratch. Really great meeting you. Really liked you. Seemed like a nice guy.
Eh.
Good talking to you.
Meh.
Same way, black like you like it, or pink. It'll be fine. It'll be good.
So you guys have
Not listening.
you guys have access to this vehicle berth, and you now have possession of a cloud car.
Sweet.
I totally can't tell that charm is not your highest stat.
Doesn't make any sense.
I got a level charm. That's all that's to it.
All right, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. Is there anything you guys want to do next or are planning to do next to kind of give me a heads up?
I have so much I have to do.
Win this race.
Not really.
I have so much I have to do. Apparently.
I mean, we have to. At some point, we probably need to hobnob with people and try to drive the price up. That's the only thing I'm thinking
Yes,
that isn't like building stuff.
I agree with that.
Right.
Oh, I gotta go back to my list.
But we also talked about doing that at the gala, right? So
Yeah, we'll all be
early
there.
race takes priority.
we did,
That's
yeah,
right.
we did talk about
and,
that.
and since
And
we all have such high charm,
Yep. We're just gonna piss everyone off enough that they're gonna try to outbid us. Despite us. We also have no idea how we're gonna steal this thing.
Oh, we'll do it.
So honestly, we didn't see very many, or we didn't see any cameras. And not a lot
Barely
of
any
security.
security.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, that would lead. I'm just gonna assume because I mean, with his skullduggery, that means there's probably going to be a decent number of armed personnel there overnight. That's what
Yeah.
Escher is taking from that. It's like, yeah, having cameras and laser grids or whatever is nice, but if you have something valuable there and you don't have a lot of security to back it up, now we didn't get in the back room, but assuming it's pretty similar, that means that you're probably just going to station 10 guards there overnight or something
Yeah.
like that, you know? That's kind of how he interpreted that.
Yeah,
We found a garbage chute. It's the important part.
that is true. You should make note of that. You probably did.
I didn't. I don't take notes.
Oh my god. Now, where do I put that? I didn't. Garbage chute.
Grapple
Abe,
launcher.
Abe, I can actually make you a grappling gun.
I need you to do that.
Okay, I'll add it to the list.
And Andy, if you're gonna do a bunch of crafting, make sure you keep track of your time, how much time you're spending with that stuff.
Yeah, how
Um,
much time would I have had while Ra was out? Not
So, I would say it was about midday when you guys started all of the things that you were doing. You spent some time to go try to find somebody who would sell you a computer spike. So I would say that you would probably have within the first day 5 hours to work with. 5-6 hours to work with. I mean, you don't sleep either, so I mean,
Yeah.
I guess it's however much time you want to take. You guys started this about 2 o'clock on the day on today. It was about 2 o'clock when you started all of your adventures this time, so you can add time to that to determine where you are. But you probably spent about maybe an hour or so trying to track down that black market salesman.
Okay.
What else was I going to say? Eris contacts you guys again and says her father was able to find a secretary that he thinks he can lean on to get you access to the network.
Okay.
If you're interested.
I had a thought. I was mostly reading up on how to actually do slicing encounters while you guys were doing your museum stuff. So I missed like all of that. But backdoors, or not backdoors. This is one of the things that a defensive slicer can do, or anyone can do, is actually find your physical location. If they can trace your things. So I'm assuming if I'm using a backdoor, they would still be able to trace me back to my actual physical location, which would be probably shouldn't be the ship. All I'm saying is maybe I shouldn't use the backdoor. Maybe I should just like be in wherever this computer is at the time it's supposed to be happening. Just so that if things go wrong, I'm not like bringing heat on the ship.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Or having a console somewhere else. I don't know how it would work, but anyway, I was thinking about that.
So I will say that you guys probably have about maybe 3 hours within the first day, 3 to 4 hours within the first day still that you can choose to do stuff.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I need to do, or we need to do, is I need to talk to Aris, probably when she contacts me, and say that we need someone to sponsor our ship.
Yep.
But other than that, Ra's only thinking about the race.
Yeah, and she'll say, if you can get a hold of a cloud car, my father will gladly sponsor you.
Done and done, baby.
Then we will get you entered. Who will be racing? What name should we enter?
Oh, shit. I'm holding the button down, looking at the rest of the team. Hey, what should we put this car under? My real name? A fake
No.
name? An alias? Bob? Anyone?
Well, what name did you make up earlier this afternoon?
I've made up a lot of names.
It would probably be best, as talking over the open comm,
Oh,
to
hey,
come
you're
up-
still there. Good. Oh,
to
sorry.
come up with some kind of alias. A flashy racing name would fit quite nicely.
What is? Oh, hold on a second. Name of the tree like plant Ryloth. Let's see. I want to. So the Doashim is a fierce predator from Ryloth. They're horned, red-eyed, sharp-clawed, fanged creatures that look like demons. So you could be the Doashim racers or something like that.
Wash him. The dirty Dwashim.
Yep, there it is.
That's what we'll put it in for us. Dirty Dwashim.
Yep. That's us. I mean me. I mean, yep.
All right, consider yourself registered. I hope you found a fast cloud car,
Fastest in
good.
the galaxy.
and you're as good as you think you are.
Better.
If I might
No
make some suggestions,
physical way he's as good as he thinks he is.
if I might make some suggestion, you may want to look into perhaps hindering your competition. Sabotage, after all, is a traditional part of the Cloud City Grand Prix.
Of course.
Do it.
That's the only way I know how to fly. Andy, not to add more to your plate, but we need to add gizmos to the ship.
Upgrades, baby.
You know, like the equivalent of an oil trap that you can just release mid-space.
Look,
Throw that together.
Ball
I
bearings.
really don't care much about the this race. Low priority.
Spike traps, tire poppers, rockets.
If we can find out where the other ships are, I might be able to sneak in and I don't have the technical knowledge to necessarily disable something, but I could
That's why you have the tech guy in
plant
your ear.
something.
The guy at the computer.
We just
That's right.
Escher goes in, blows up the entire competition. I race alone. We're
There
good.
it is.
Nice.
There. That's how we should have roamed the
Nothing
whole night.
suspicious about that.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, that's a little ridiculous, Andy.
That's just my first roll.
It's rule number 1. Yes, so sabotage the competition for the race. And then we have to somehow jack up the cost, steal the clockwork. We got this.
All right. So just so I know and have a general idea, Andy, what are you going to be doing next session?
I don't know.
It's like a DM's worst nightmare. What do you guys want to do next session? I don't know.
I just
Find
don't know
out.
I really don't know what's the right thing. If there's a benefit to me going to the computer beforehand, or
You were advised by Aris to basically come up with 3 things for hacking. A data spike is 1.
yeah,
A sample of the encryption, either full or partial, would be 2. For that, you would need access to a computer that's attached to the network. 3 would be considering how to deal with Lobot.
how to deal with Lobot.
Yep. Who will
Can I
most
build a
likely
trap for him? I could try to build a computer spike. It seems like we're striking out on buying that stuff, so I could try to build one in downtime. So that's good.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of what I can take care of in downtime. I can make grenades in downtime. I could do a computer spike probably in downtime.
Can you make modifications to the cloud car downtime?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that even entails. Like, if I would have to go buy some new parts.
Yeah, I need to look into that to see whether I want to, whether that's going to be buying stuff or just repurposing stuff that's in that berth.
Right.
Think about
It's probably
Yeah.
like really easy checks though the whole time.
it.
Well, if
Like
it's
one
if it's
purple,
mechanics, I
sometimes
can
no
do it.
purples.
If it's
Probably
mechanics,
upgrade
I
it
can
for
do
free.
it good. So yeah, a lot of my stuff is downtime. I have to decide what I'm going to do with the central computer thing. As a group, we could try to figure out how we would want to get a sample of the encryption. I don't know if
And,
that's right in itself.
Yeah, Aris informed you that you do have the leverage of Arend leaning on a secretary.
Yeah.
That might be able to give you access to a console where you could maybe acquire what you're looking for,
Either the backdoor or the.
or the encryption, or both.
So if I installed a backdoor, would I be able to access the backdoor from like any computer console at that point?
Yeah, I would say you would be able to access it from any remote computer console.
So it wouldn't have to be from the ship. I could do
It
it
wouldn't
from.
be from it didn't have to be. It wouldn't have to be from the ship. It could be even from an information terminal. Anywhere you're basically just remoting in to that
Maybe from-
particular console.
Maybe from the berth. Does the
Maybe
berth
from
have
the
a
berth. Yeah, maybe from the berth.
console? So I might do that. I might still, and then my plan would probably be during uptime, going to the computer, trying to get a sample of the encryption from the computer, doing the backdoor maybe. Yeah,
All right.
and then crafting.
Crafting. Seth, what are you going to be up to next?
So, I think I have an idea for a way to disable our other competitors' ships. If we can find out where they are, we can sneak in. I'm thinking, since they already mentioned that some of the local creatures could sometimes interfere with the race, I'm going to try to procure basically bait for some of those animals and try to sneak it on board some of their ships.
Nice, I like that.
That is
I
my
like that a
plan.
lot. All right. Abe, what's your plan for next session?
I think I need to take this car for a ride, but I'm pretty confident it needs
You're
to be
gonna crash
painted
it.
first. So I can get a feeling on like how this ship handles.
Okay.
You don't want to, the first time you fly it, to be on the race.
I
That
mean-
doesn't sound good.
I mean, I feel like Rama would totally be fine with that. Probably intoxicated / drunk the whole time, but we're gonna win. So yeah, I think I want to see how it handles, so I don't like it's not new to me because I know what they are, but I don't know how they fly.
Okay.
Ramen, take ship out.
And anything else you want to knock off your list here?
Test drive. I'm trying. Map the tour. Got it. Checkity check. I guess I would try to talk with H3 to find any way to like mount some kind of firing device, not necessarily like a gun per se, but some kind of like can set off a chain reaction with the gas clouds as I fly through.
And actually, I want to revise that most cloud cards do have weaponry attached to them. And,
Hells yeah.
And the race would be no different, but the rules of the race, quote unquote, are that you're not to use any kind of weaponry.
It's on there. You're just not supposed to.
Please
If you,
don't
like,
use any weaponry.
Accidentally bump it, on total accident, like, what are they gonna do?
Right. What are you gonna do? But it says, please don't use your guns.
So,
It's super
Pinky
thinking.
promise.
so maybe find a way
Please
to like
promise to be cool about this, guys.
disguise how the weapons actually look / function, so they look inert, but they're fully operational, like the Death Star.
Sure. And I
Uh,
mean, oil slicks and stuff like that. Obviously, they wouldn't be oil slicks, but yeah, that's all stuff you could consider.
yeah, like some kind of like we just literally dumped like a whole bunch of junk into outer space, and it just like careens. Like anything that I can do to make this ship win by cheating, I don't care. But Ramen
Sure.
has to win this race.
Yeah. The junk plan only works if you're already dead.
As a key factor, Ra.
Like a catapult to like throw it ahead of me.
How about you, Rachel? What are you thinking?
Am I remembering correctly that the current owner of the gym hired people to try to steal it to test its security?
That is correct. You did find that out, that there was he previously hired a crew to try to steal the gem. Yes.
I would like to follow up with that and see if we can make contact with whoever was hired or anyone who knows anything about it to see if they have any information they'd be willing to give us, either to like screw that guy over because he was probably a dick when he dealt with him, or like if they have information they'll sell us. Or her assumption is that he hired like questionable people to steal it because they're better at stealing things, and so because they are questionable, they probably have zero loyalty to him.
Cool. Okay, so she's gonna go looking into this previous attempt and how it relates to Grayson and his.
Yeah, just see if there's any
Sure,
insight into like
sure.
what his security's like.
And Aris, you guys were called, also recommended at some point that you guys try to find out some information about the bidders, because you will have to try to drive up that bid to get the most out of this heist.
Right, we were gonna
So
spread
keep that-
rumors maybe.
Yeah, keep that in mind as well. So, okay, I think I got it. I think I'm good to start planning for next time.
We're gonna tell you all these things, and then you're gonna start the session next week. We'll be like,
You're
"Part
gonna
of the
do
cool
something
thing I wanna
completely
do.
different. All right,
I'm
I
gonna
am
go back
gonna
to
give
the
you guys.
museum and pee on the floor."
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of XP.
How much? 40?
I'm gonna give 40.
Damn it.
Andy, I'll give you 5 XP for all this badass crafting you're doing right now. Escher, I'm gonna give you 5 XP for your idea about scoping out the racetrack. Rachel, I'm gonna give you 5 XP for your excellent distraction idea in the museum with the Cloud City soda. And then Abe, I will also give you 5 XP just because I feel bad.
Way to fail every roll you did.
Did you make any roll?
I don't think I succeeded a single
I
one.
don't think it does.
But you
No,
know what?
I'm gonna give you 5 XP because you were able to get a hold of a cloud car.
That's true.
So that was 5 plus 5, so 10 to get to total.
No, just
I
5.
marked it down as 10.
Everybody
That's
gets
probably
5.
fine. All right, so 5 XP. I feel like I need to level my charm right now. Oh shit, it's not a fucking skill. So it costs 10 to put it to 1.
Not one of your career skills, Nat. How is that not one of your career
I
skills?
don't know.
Oh, because you're a pilot, not a
I'm a-
scoundrel.
Yeah, I'm a pilot. I'm a pilot
Alright.
first, scoundrel second.
It's totally one of my career skills. I don't have any points in it.
Nice.
Nor will
Where
I.
am I interested? That's funny.
I've made 4 grenades by the night of the first day.
Nice.
Now I'll figure out what I'm doing during the night. Between sessions, I guess. But I made 2 gooey grenades that have the ensnare quality, and 2 grenades that have the disorient and knockdown quality.
Now, you guys also made a good point that you didn't find a whole lot out about the security features at the museum, or what the security would be. So,
I can make ion grenades.
Ooh. feel like that would be good. That disrupts the electrical, right?
You may want to look into that a little bit more. And
Well, that's not
Ar-
a warning from the DM.
I was gonna say Aris would advise you of that, not me. But you may
He's
want
like,
to
yeah, it's fine. I went. I looked. It's
give
fine.
it another try.
No, you should do better. No, it's cool. It's cool. Cool. No, do more. Definitely do more. No, we're good.
You also may find out some things about the security that is not available by directly casing the door. So, who knows?
Abe Cena comes back to the ship without your jacket.
Oh man, I'm gonna be really upset.
No, she walks on the ship without it.
Yo, Cena, what the hell?
What?
Where's my jacket?
Oh, fuck! I knew I was forgetting something.
Go get my fucking jacket.
I took it off and I left it. I think it's in the shitter at the museum.
H3 made that for me. No,
Oh,
he
it's still
didn't.
there.
I bought it. I bought that jacket. I'm wearing the sweet one.
Oh, your gun's still in the pocket too. Oh, this is Asher's gun. And your booster blue.
I mean, did you use it at least?
Nah, man.
Straight edge.
I don't even mess with. I don't mess with this. His gestures at her face. You don't mess with this. The claws.
So Cena's just giving Rye not too subtle hint that she left a dead drop for him. She doesn't have his jacket.
See, like it'll be there when. Did you put it somewhere safe?
I told you I left it in the shitter.
Did you lock the door before you crawled underneath?
No, why would I do that?
I'm never getting my jacket back, am I?
And Cena, I will allow you to spend a force point. Remaining
Do it.
force point,
Do it.
to have hidden that in the bathroom. Skill.
Oh no, he's totally just like hanging on the outside of his ship. She's just fucking with
Oh,
him.
okay. She's fine.
Ramen's gonna storm off.
Yeah, it's like hanging on
Probably
the
not
outside of the
notice it at all.
No,
ship.
you see it. It's hanging there, but you also notice that it is absolutely covered
Oh shit!
in some kind of sticky, sugary stuff.
You just hear this. What the hell's this sticky shit? What the hell?
And there's like brown spots all over it. It's just, yeah. I mean, the leather is
It needs
ruined.
to be dry cleaned.
It does. It needs a thorough cleaning.
I come back on the
garbage.
ship and I just look irritated and saddened.
Hey, we found a garbage chute.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, oh shit. I don't. I'm looking at my points, and apparently I leveled something and didn't remember doing it. Oh, I must have done it here. Never mind. Gotta highlight this. There we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm just gonna have to save my XP. That's all it's to it.
Yep. Save it up.
Damn it. I was trying to get us more points in piloting skill. But it's gonna cost me too much.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, because from 2 to 3 would be 15 experience points for in my skill tree or whatever. 5 per level.
What's your planetary piloting right now?
It's 2. I wanted to
I
make
mean,
it a
that's
3.
That's pretty good. That's 2 yellow, 2 green.
Yeah, I want to make it a 3.
All right. I'm just saying, it's not bad.
It could be better.
It could be better. It
If
has
I
to
can
be.
just get them to space, it's 3 yellow, 1 green.
Yeah. No,
But I don't usually fly down on the ground like.
I know.
So that would cost me 15 to level it up.
Yes.
Next section, I'm gonna roll all the good stuff, and I'm gonna get some XP.
Get yourself some XP.
Get it.
I'm gonna treat myself.
Treat yourself.
All right, guys, I'm gonna leave the server up, but I gotta go to bed. So if you need to,
Thanks for running.
no problem.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. It was good times.
If you need anything, I'll leave the server up. But good night.
Good
night,
Good night.
everyone.
I'm making my grenades.